So yesterday, right before AMD released their Q2 earnings, I said if the stock could not stay above support at 172, then look for a pullback to 158. Take a listen. Let's begin with ticker symbol AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. So current support for AMD is at 172. If the stock falls below that level, then look for a pullback to 158. From current price, that would be a decline of over 9%. Looking at the current chart, you guys can see that AMD did exactly what I said it would. And that is, if it fell below 172, then look for a pullback to 158. Now, yesterday, I also gave you guys my analysis on ticker symbol SMCI. Super microcomputer, and I specifically said if the stock could not stay above $55, then look for a pullback to $50 per share. Take a listen. So current support for SMCI is at $55 per share. If buyers cannot keep the price above this level, then look for a 13% pullback to $50. And if that level breaks, then we're looking at a 23% pullback to $44. So as you guys can see, SMCI did end up hitting my first price target at $50 per share and came extremely close to hitting my second price target at $44. If you guys find my analysis helpful, please go ahead and smash that like button and leave a comment for the algorithm. Now, the sleeping giant is awake, and I'm referring to ticker symbol AAPL, Apple, which is currently up over 5% after news broke that the company will be investing over $100 billion. Take a listen.
Getting some breaking news on Apple this morning. Let's get to Washington and Megan Casella. Hey, Megan.
Hey, Carl, good morning. So we've known the president was making a big announcement today at 4:30 p.m. in the Oval Office. And now we can report that according to a White House official, it's an Apple investment. Apple says it will be upping its investment in the U.S. by $100 million to bring the total to $600 billion over the next few years. They say this $100 billion commitment to America is a significant acceleration of the U.S. investment they've already announced. They say that part of this investment will go towards what they describe as an American manufacturing program. It's dedicated to bringing even more of Apple's supply chain and advanced manufacturing to the U.S. They say through the program, they'll be incentivizing global companies to manufacture even more critical components in the United States. Guys, all of this attributable to a White House official who also confirms to me that Tim Cook will be in the Oval Office for the announcement later today. Again, that's scheduled for 4:30 p.m., guys. So we know that Tim Cook has been talking consistently with the president this term, as he did in the first term as well, to try to get better relationship and also better treatment for Apple amid tariffs, amid export controls, so many policy issues that impact the company. We also know this president responds very well to investment commitments like this one. So now we see Apple upping its investment commitment by another $100 billion.
All right. So, Megan, does that mean they're going to get an exemption from tariffs on India? I mean, that's what everybody's got to assume. It's quid pro quo.
That is the biggest question. And David, after we spoke about this yesterday, I tried to ask the White House whether they'd been in touch with Tim Cook specifically about India tariffs, which we expect the president to lift higher over the next 24 hours or so. At the time, I was told that the White House would not read out any private conversations. They would not even confirm whether the two men had been in touch recently. But when we see them on camera later today in the Oval, Tim Cook and Donald Trump next to each other, that's going to be a major question on my mind, is what the discussion has been around India, and we'll have to see. Maybe they do get some exemptions from those higher tariffs. Now,
going into the rest of the video, I have some important levels for you guys to watch on ticker symbol TSLA, Tesla, Apple, and ticker symbol UPST, Upstart. Let's begin with Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. So today the stock was up over 3.62%. And as you guys can see, the stock is still consolidating between $340 and $300 per share. With that said, Tesla's main level of support is going to be at $300. If the stock falls below that level, then look for a pullback to $277. And if $277 failed to hold as support, then look for a further pullback to $255, which from current price would be a decline of over 20%. Now, in terms of chart pattern, Tesla stock is currently inside of a bull flag. If the stock can get above 340, then I want you guys to look for a 16% run to 373. And if the bulls can get above 373 and use that level as support, then I want you guys to look for a 29% run to 415. Overall, to the upside, my price target for Tesla remains at 494. Next, we have Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. So Apple's main level of support is going to be right here at 205. If the stock falls below that level, then look for a 7% pullback to 196. And if that level breaks, then look for a further pullback to 188. Above current support, if Apple can get above 217, then I want you guys to look for a 9% run to 233. And if the bulls can get above 233 and use this level as support, then I want you guys to look for a run to my price target at 248, which from current price would be a return of over 16%. The next stock is UPSTART, ticker symbol UPST. So today the stock was down more than 18% and is now sitting on support at $67. If UPSTART loses this level, then look for a 5% pullback to 63.14. And if 63.14 also failed to hold as support, then look for a further pullback of 9% to $60 per share. Now to the upside, if UPSTART can stay above current support, then I want you guys to look for a 5% run to 71.19. And if the stock can get above that level, then look for a run to $74 per share, which from current price would be a return of over 10%. Alright guys, if you liked today's video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. And if you're currently watching and you're not yet subscribed, do consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.